We are here in Meryldar, and the world quest Work Hard, Play Hard is up. When that world quest is up, it allows us to work on the achievement called Children's Entertainer. Now, Children's Entertainer has all these children in the orphanage. They want you to come play with them. There are 4 easy games, 1 medium game, and 1 harder game. So there's a total of 6, 4 of which are really easy, and we'll do the first 4 first, just to get the easy ones out of the way. And you can see how the children are glowing. The children that are glowing are the ones that have the games for you. So the first one we'll do is these 3 over here. This is really easy. You just walk up and you pretend to be a monster for them. You click on your buttons, and then as soon as you can fall over, you fall over. And that is the first thing that you need to do. The next easy one is over here with these orphans, and really you just point your cursor at the big guy and throw a rock, and that's the second one that you need for your achievement. The third one is over here, these kids running around. They're playing tag, and so you just tag one of them. And that is the third really easy one to do. The fourth easy one is inside, up the stairs, these glowing kids right here. And they have a question that they want you to answer. Which is scariest, the Kobis or the Nerubians? And it really doesn't matter which one you choose, but you choose it, and that's done. So those are 4 of the ones that were needed. You'll also notice that that was the world quest. So either make sure you're in a raid so you don't complete the world quest, or, like I did, bring another character along with you so that you can finish the achievement all in one time. The 5th way of playing with the orphans starts with this little girl right outside the door. And this is a game of hide and seek to which there are 2 levels of play. There's an easy level of play, and then there is a harder level of play. And you have to do both to complete your achievement. The easy level of play just means that the child is in kind of this general area. And you can see I've got a little bar here that tells me when I get closer. There's also that little white ghostly thing that points me in the general direction. And when you get close, they kind of become clearer. So this is one of the hide and go seek spots. It's not always right over here, but it can be. They could also be inside the building, up on the 2nd floor. Could also be behind the building, hiding next to a wall. But remember I said you have to do both the easy version and the hard version. So we're going to come back to her, and we're going to do the hard version, tell her we're ready for a challenge, and to bring it on. What makes it difficult is that this time, instead of being in one spot, the little boy is running around. And he runs around on these paths right here in Meryldar. So I think the easiest way of finding him is actually just waiting right here. And it may take a minute or so for him if he's at the far end of his route. But it's also the certain way of doing it, of just waiting right here for him to come closer. So we're not too far from the orphanage, just on this hill at this little passageway right here. So you can see we're just waiting right here, and he came running past us. When you get close enough, you can high-five him, and that will win the hide and seek for you. I'll path with him just a little bit so you can get a sense of where he goes. but it's just all of these areas here, and it can be a pretty big circle before he changes his mind and goes back the other direction. But he does always come down this direction. So honestly, the best way of doing it is probably just picking one spot on the path and waiting so that you can come to him and high-five him, just like that. Okay, so the last one is with this orphan girl right here, and it's a balance beam game, which I am not good at and I hate. But for the achievement, I try. So you're going to walk along the balance beam. If you fall off, you have to go back to the beginning and start over. So don't fall off. I get to the post and I aim for that next knob, and I jump. Whew, almost went over. And same thing here. I don't want to stand on the post because otherwise I'll go over that. So I want to step a little bit back and jump, and then jump again. And here again, I'm going to jump beyond this post, and I'm going to jump to this first post past the lantern, the lamp post. And the last one can be the hardest. If you jump to this first post, you'll go over. If you jump to the second post, you'll go under. So you need to land between, aim for between this middle post and the second post. Don't aim totally at this first post because again, there'll be, you may go over. So aim between the two of them. Just like that. And then you walk over here and you give our friend a high five. And that's the easy way of doing this, but we still have to go back and do the hard one. All right, the last thing we have to do to complete our achievement is to come back and do this balance beam on the difficult mode. So we're ready for a challenge, bring it on. Again, we're placed on this balance beam. The difference is, where my cursor is, there used to be a barrel where you would jump on the barrel and then complete the jump, but that's not there. So instead we have to jump through the jungle gym over into this area. Well, to do that, we're going to be on this second fence post from the big lamp post. And we're not going to jump at the near one, we're going to jump at the far one. But not exactly at the far one, just in front of that far barrel, like that. So we land right about there. And that's the very makeable jump for us. These jumps, not a whole lot that you can do or need to do. Just make sure you're jumping. And then here, we're going to jump back to that first fence post, just like that. Just like we did on the easy mode, we're going to jump from this fence post. We're going to aim at the first fence post past the lamp, like that. And then we get to this area. But they put up this block so you can't jump there. They want you to do this, this little extra set right here. So we're just going to jump that one. We're going to stay on the log. We're not going to go onto the barrel. Jump to the next barrel. I like to back up just a little bit. And then we're going to jump to the next barrel. Just barely made it. I probably shouldn't have backed up. And from here we're going to jump back to between the first lamp post and the middle one. So I'm going to jump to that between area and make it. And now that we've made it, same thing, come over here, give our orphan a high five, and we are now the children's entertainer. Hopefully that was helpful. You can see where I made my jumps from, and that will help you as you plan out your route to earn this achievement. Let me know if you did it differently. Good luck and have fun.